Hello everyone, in this video we're going to look at homework 11. Okay, so first problem. 1 over x plus 6 over 1 over x minus 4. Since both the numerator and the denominator has x, so I multiply the top and the bottom, both of them, by x. It's multiplied with the same thing, we didn't change the value, right? So after we do that, we distribute it. 1 over x times x plus 6 times x, 1 over x times x, minus 4 times x. You distribute it. Okay. Then 1 over x and x cancelled, you have 1 remained. Is x over x is 1. Plus 6x, and 1 x and x cancelled is 1 minus 4x. So that's going to be your final answer. Since I already finished all of them with 100% right, so I'm not going to type in this and check the answer again. Alright, so number 2. 1 over x plus 1 over y over x squared minus y squared over xy. You can see the numerator has x and y, denominator has xy. So it's pretty much like this first problem. You can multiply the numerator by xy. You can multiply the denominator by xy. Then we distribute it. 1 over x times xy plus 1 over y times xy. And x squared minus y squared xy times xy. Okay. So xy times 1 is xy. Cancel the x, you have y remained. Cancel the y, you have x remained. X, y, x we cancel, so it's x squared minus y squared. Are we done? Not yet. This is the difference of square, so we can write it as x plus y times x minus y. So the top is x plus y. Y plus x is the same thing as x plus y. You can switch the addition. So y plus x is the same thing as x plus y. But then we have that same thing. X plus y and x plus y cancelled. Once you cancel that, you have 1 remained. Right, so the answer is 1 over x minus y. Oh, that's still going to be a final answer. Number 3. Okay, you can do the same thing like what we did in the first 2 problems. X plus 3 minus 9, x minus 7 plus 4 over x minus 7 minus 3 over x plus 3. So the LCD for both of them is x plus 3, x minus 7, because this one can cancel both of them. Like the first one, the second one, I can multiply the top and the bottom by x plus 3, x minus 7. I can multiply the bottom by x plus 3, x minus 7. So then we distribute it. It's 8 over x plus 3 times x plus 3, x minus 7 plus 9 over x minus 7, x plus 3, x minus 7 over 4 over x minus 7 times x plus 3, x minus 7 plus, minus 3 over x plus 3 times x plus 3, x minus 7. So x plus 3 cancelled out, x minus 7 cancelled out, x minus 7 cancelled out, x plus 3 cancelled out. So we don't have any denominator. So just have 8 x minus 7. For this one is plus 9 x plus 3. And this one is 4 x plus 3 minus 3 x minus 7. Then we simplify it. Is 8x minus 56 plus 9x plus 27. And 4x plus 12 minus 3x plus 21. 8 plus 9, 17x, minus 56, plus 27, minus 28. 4 minus 3x, 12 plus 21 is 33. That's the answer for this one. Okay. Well, for you, when you watch the video, you just have to learn how to simplify. You multiply the top and the bottom by the LCD. and be careful with your calculation. You will get the right answer. So number 4, it would be very similar as the previous 3 questions. So the only thing you have to do is have to factor x squared minus 9. Change the x squared minus 9 and x minus 3 minus 8 of x plus 3 over 4 divided by x squared minus 9, which is difference square, x plus 3, x minus 3. That's the difference of square. Minus 6x minus 3, right? So LCD is what? X plus 3, x minus 3. That's your LCD. So like the first 3 questions, we multiply the numerator by x plus 3, x minus 3. Multiply the denominator by x plus 3, x minus 3. Then we distribute it. We got 3 over x plus 3, x minus 3 times x plus 3, x minus 3 minus 8x plus 3, x plus 3, x minus 3 and 4x plus 3, x minus 3, x plus 3, x minus 3 minus 6, x minus 3, x plus 3, x minus 3, right? This would be cancelled. This would be cancelled. This would be cancelled. This would be cancelled. So we only have remain, which is 3 minus 8, x minus 3. We have the 4 minus 6, x plus 3. Simplify it more. We got 3 minus 8x plus 24 and 4 minus 6x minus 18. The final answer would be 27 minus 8x and negative 6x minus 14. That would be your final answer for this question. Okay. So the first 4 questions are the same thing. You multiply the top and the bottom by the LCD. And then you distribute it, cancel all the denominators, then simplify it. Okay? You should be fine with this. Number 5. Cross multiply equals each other's. 6 over z, 5 times z minus 3. Cross multiply equals each other. So 6 times z minus 3 equals 5 times z plus 1. Cross multiply equals, right? Then distribute 6z, distribute minus 18. Distribute 5z, distribute plus 5. Then you solve for z. So z equals 23. That's your answer. You plus 18 on both sides, subtract 5z. This is the easy one. You just isolate z, right? Z equals 23. That's your answer. So number 6, very similar. 1/2 minus 5 over 9z equals 4 over 9 minus 1 over 6z. So what is the LCD? Question is, what is the LCD? Your denominator is 2, 9z, 9, 6z. Okay. 2 and 9, 2, 9, 6. This is the coefficient, 2, 9, 6. Obviously, the LCD for 296, which is the least common multiple, is 18. Since 18 can divide by 2, 18 can divide by 9, 18 can divide by 9, 18 can divide by 6. And you have z, you have z. Obviously, we need a z. So this is your LCD. Once you find LCD, you multiply everything by LCD. So 1/2 times 18z minus 5 over 9z times 18z equals 4 over 9 times 18z minus 1 over 6z times 18z. You may ask me, why do I need to do that? Because if you do that, you cancel all the denominators. Then you don't have fractions. So 18z over 9 over 2 is 9z. 18z reduced it is 2, so it's minus 10. 18z reduced is 2z, so it's 8z. 18z and 6z is 3, so it's minus 3. You see? There's no more denominators. So then you solve this, you just simplify, you subtract both sides from a to z is z, add 10 on both sides is 7. That's your final answer. Okay. Once you find the LCD, you multiply all of the terms by LCD, simplify it by cancel it out, reduce it, and then simplify it. Should be fine. This would be the same as the previous one. What you need to do, you factor z squared minus 5z. So z minus 1, z minus 4. That's your factoring the first one. Minus 1 over z minus 4 equals 1 over 4 z minus 4. Oh wait, z minus 1. You need to do, okay. So what's next? LCD. So what is the LCD of this? The factors is z minus 1, z minus 4, z minus 4, 4z minus 1. I need to find the LCD of these three. So basically, I need to find out the LCD, cancel this one, cancel this one, cancel this one. For sure, I'll need at least the z minus 1 and z minus 4 to cancel this. Z minus 1 and z minus 4 can cancel this. Z minus 1, z minus 4 can cancel this. For sure, you can divide it, right? It contains this part. Does z minus 1, z minus 4 cancel this one? No. Why? We can cancel z minus 1, but we cannot cancel the 4. So the LCD is 4, z minus 1, z minus 4. That's your LCD. Once you find the LCD, you multiply all of them by LCD. So 4, z minus 1, z minus 4. Times 4, z minus 1, z minus 4. Okay. Minus 1 over z minus 4. Times 4, z minus 1, z minus 4 equals 1 over 4 z minus 1 times 4 z minus 1 z minus 4. Okay, and then we reduce it, cancel it out. 4 times 4 16 minus, cancel it out, minus 1 times that 4 z minus 1 equals 4 cancelled, z minus 1 cancelled, have z minus 4 remain. You see, that's just a simple equation again. 16 minus 4z plus 4 equals z minus 4. Simplify it. 16 plus 4 is 20 minus 4z equals z minus 4. Z, you can change this to this side. You have negative, you have 5z equals, you can put this side. 5z equals 24. So z equals 24 over 5. Okay. From here, there is no problem. You can solve this, right? You can subtract the z from both sides. Subtract 20 from both sides. You got negative 5z equals negative 24. You get 24 over 5. Okay. So from here to after this, there's many ways to solve it. You can add 4z on both sides. Add 4z, and you get 5z. Add 4. Add 4. So you got 5, this cancel, you have 5z equals 4, this cancel is 24, right? Right? So next question. The main problem of this is you need to factor it first. D over 6, d minus 7, minus d over d minus 7, d minus 7, equals d minus 6, 7, d minus 7. This is the same thing as the previous number. So we're finding the LCD. The LCD is 6 and 7. We write it out. The factors 6d minus 7, d minus 7, d minus 7, 7, d minus 7. So the number can divide it by 6 and 7, which is 42. The number can cancel d minus 7, d minus 7. For sure, you need this d minus 7, d minus 7. Otherwise, you cannot cancel this one. You need a denominator, you need a factor, you need an expression to cancel all of the factors, all of the denominators. So you need a 42 for sure. You need a d minus 7, d minus 7 to cancel this one. So that's your LCD. Okay. This one, the 42 d minus 7 squared can cancel 6, can cancel d minus 7, can cancel this one, can cancel this one. Alright? So we multiply all of the terms by LCD. So d over 6d minus 7. d minus 42, d minus 7, d minus 7 minus d over d minus 7, d minus 7 times d minus 7, d minus 7, oh I forgot a 42, equals d minus 6, 7, d minus 7 times 42, d minus 7, d minus 7. I will just cancel it out. D minus 7 canceled. 6 and 42 cancel is 7. So the answer for this one is 7d. D minus 7 remained. This canceled. So is d and 42 is 42d. 7 and 46 canceled. This and this canceled is 6. So you get a 6. D minus 6. D minus 7. Okay. So now we need to distribute it. 7d times d, 7d squared. 7 times 7 minus 49. Minus 42d equals 6. FOIL it. D squared. Minus 7 minus 7d. Minus 6 minus 6d. Plus 42. Okay. Then we simplify it. 7d squared minus 49 minus 42d equals 6d squared minus 40 minus this two together 13 times 6 78d plus 42 times 6 252. Move all of them to the same side. So this one to here is d squared. This one to here is plus 78 plus 42, which is plus 78d, which is 36d, minus 49 and 252. Use calculator. And the minus 252 minus 252, right? Minus 6d squared minus 6d squared. So minus 49 minus 301 equals 0. Okay, I need to factor this. 301 divided by 5 not working, divided by 7. Okay, 7 works. D plus D minus. So 43, 7 and 43. You may ask me, how do you know that? Because 301 you cannot divide by 1. So you cannot divide by 2, cannot divide by 3, cannot divide by 4 is even, cannot divide by 5 because that's for sure not divided by 6. So the least one I have to check 7. And it works. So 7. Okay? Because not even, not go 2. 3 plus 1 is 4, cannot divide by 3. This is even, this is odd, not divided by 4. This is not 5 or 0, not divided by 5, not even, so not 6. So the first number I check is 7. It does divide by 7. Okay. So 301 actually equals the 43 times 7. So I have this. You factor it. So you got D equals 7 and D equals negative 43. Now 7 does not work. Why? I have to drop the 7. Because if D equals 7, this would be equal 0. The denominator equals 0. So the answer is D equals negative 43. I'll check this one since this one has so many calculations. Just in case, just make sure you wait. D plus 43. I think we should got this one right. 7 D squared minus 49. D. Oh my gosh, I made a mistake here. So 7D times 7 is 49D. So now I have to redo it again. So the answer is 7D squared minus 91D equals 6D squared minus 78D plus 252 and you got d squared. Subtract both sides from 7d, 6d squared, d squared minus 91 minus 78, 13d minus 252 equals 0. So now I cancel that, d and d. So 252 divided by 6, 42 and a 6 doesn't work. 42 and a 6 is too big. I'll make it smaller. 21. Okay. 252 divided by 21. 21 and 12. It works, but it does not give me 13. So you need another two numbers. 252 divided by 18. 18 and 18. So 252 divided by 21. 252 you can multiply by, you can equals 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 7. 4 times that. 4 times 7, 28 and 9. Nope. This 4 and a 3 is 12. Okay, double check it. D over 6 times D minus 7. Cancel it out. 42 times D minus 7. 7D times D minus 7. Let me redo it real quick. Oh, that is a 7. This is 7 here. So this is 7. So this is not 42D. This is 7 times 42. 294. 294. 294. Sorry, I made this mistake. So 7d squared plus 29. So we simplify this, you get it's a big number. D squared wait 7d squared Let's redo the whole problem. Sorry. So d over 6d minus 7 minus 7d minus 7 square equals d minus 6 7d minus 7. So the LCD is 42d minus 7 squared, because that can be cancelled. This cancel all of them, the LCD. So multiply all of them by this, by LCD. 6d minus 7, 42d minus 7 squared, minus 7d minus 7 squared, 42d minus 7 squared, equals d minus 6, 7d minus 7, 42d minus 7 squared. Okay, so then we reduce the common factors, d minus 7, d minus 7. So cancel it out, you have 7d, d minus 7. This one canceled out. 7 times 42. 294. This one canceled out, get 6. This one canceled out, we got 6, d minus 6. And this cancels d minus 7. Then we'll simplify it. 7d squared minus 49d minus 294 equals 6d squared minus 6 plus 7, 78d. You can FOIL it and then multiply by 6. Okay, and a plus 252. These two big numbers. 7d squared minus 6d squared, which is d squared, and plus both 9 by plus is plus 29d. 294 plus 252, which is 540 minus 546. That's a big number. I need to reduce that. Okay, 546. We can do d minus 13 times d plus 42. This would give you 0. Okay, since d times d and 42 and 13 will give you plus minus. This to give you this. Cross multiply 42d minus 13d will give you 29d. So that's d equals 13, d equals negative 42. Just make sure this one is right, because this has too many negative 42, 13. Okay. This has some calculations. First, define the LCD 42d times 7 square. Multiply all of them by the LCD. Then you have a expression without denominators. Then you need to simplify all of them. Then you have a quadratic equation. Then you factor it and you solve that. Okay, that's the whole thing. Let's look at the next question. Oh, this one. So fa equals 5. Basically have 10 over x minus 12 over 3x equals 5. This is easy. LCD obviously 3x. So multiply all of them by 3x. 10 over x, 3x, minus 12 over 3x times 3x equals 5 times 3x. Multiply all of this 3 by 3x. Then cancel it out. X cancel 30. 3x cancel 12. 15x. 18 equals 15x. So x equals 18 over 15, which is 6 over 5. Easy, just type it quick. Okay, Joe can cut and split a cord firewood in 6 hours, and Susie can. Okay, so basically we can suppose Joe can cut it in X hours, and Susie can cut it cut this one in 6, because it's 6 fewer than, so Susie needs 6 plus hours. Okay. Well, if they work together, it takes them 4 hours. So Joe needs X hours to cut it off. So every hour Joe can cut 1 over X. Every hour Susie can cut 1 over X plus 6. This is every hour together, per hour together. Okay, per hour together. So we have 1 wood, and together, if you divide it, okay, this is per hour. This is the 1 wood divided its time, 4 hours, right? So 1 is a total work. This is per hour. Total work divided by per hour equals the time. How many hours? Then solve this. How do I solve it? We can multiply both sides by x plus 6. So you can see the LCD is x times x plus 6. That's no problem, right? So how about I multiply the top and the bottom by x and x plus 6. 1 times x plus 6. 1 over x plus 1 over x plus 6 times x plus 6. Since I multiply the top and the bottom by the same number, I don't have to do the 4, because I did the same thing. You can cancel it out, and it's the previous one. If you don't look at this, so if you cross it out, that's just the previous one, right? So I didn't change the equation. I just multiply the top and the bottom by the same number. Like a 1/2, you multiply by 3, multiply by 3, which is 3 over 6. It's still 1/2. You don't change the value. But the problem is, if I do that, I can cancel the denominator on the denominator. So you got 1 over x distributed times x plus 6, plus 1 over 6 x plus 6 times x plus 6, which is 4. So now cancel it out. So it's x times x plus 6 over x plus 6 plus x equals 4. So x times x plus 6 over 2x plus 6, which is 4. Okay, so I multiply both sides by 2x plus 6. this would cross out. So x times x plus 6, which equals distribute 8x plus distribute 24. Simplified x squared minus plus 6x equals 8x minus 24. Then simplify x squared minus 2x plus minus 24 equals 0. Factored x minus 6, x plus 4 equals 0. So get x equals 6, x equals negative 4. You can't have a negative time, so x must be 6. The other one must be 12. Determine the number of trout in a lake. So he catches 142 and threw it back. Then half of the half of the trout were tagged. So it's just half. 142 is half of the tagged fish. Okay, half of the total fish. Half of the fish were tagged. So 142 were tagged. So 142 is half of the total, which is 282. The answer is 282. Sorry, 284. 142 times 2, because 142 is only half of them get tagged, right? So 248, 284. The speed of stream is 2 miles per hour. A boat travels 8 miles upstream in the same time takes to travel 12 miles downstream. So t is the same. T equals s over v. The first one, distance is 8, but I go upstream, so is speed v minus 2. Then downstream is 12 miles divided by s over v. The time is the same. This is the time. This is the time upstream. This is time downstream. Okay, the speed down is v plus 2. Go down is with the speed. So solve this. Cross multiply equals each other. Cross multiply 8v plus 16. Cross multiply equals 12v minus 24. Okay, cross multiply equals. Solve this. So it's 4v equals 40. So v equals 10. This would be the same as the previous one. A steamboat travels 5 kilometers per hour faster than a freighter. The steamboat travels 100. So 100 over 5 plus x, okay, equals 90 over x. Suppose the freighter travels x kilometers per hour. The time is the same. T equals s over v. This is the time for the steamboat. This is the time for the freighter traveling 90, right? Cross multiply equals each other. 100x equals 450 plus 90x. So 10x equals 450. X equals 45. So freighter is 45. And then this is 50. Two x minus 5 less than 6 bigger than equal to negative 6. Add 5 on both sides. Add 5. Add 5 because you have 3 sides. You have this, right? So 2x less than equal to 11. Sorry, just less than 11. Bigger than equal to negative 1. So x less than 11 over 2. Bigger than equal to negative 1 divided by 2. Divide everything by 2. Divide everything by 2. Divide everything by 2. So this is the final answer. Okay. Next one. Use the intercept. X plus 2y equals 4. Use the intercept. Intercepts x-intercept y equals 0. When y equals 0, plug in, so x equals 4. So you got 4, 0. y-intercept x equals 0 and y equals 2. So 0 and 2. You use 0 and 2 and 4, 0 to draw the picture. Line 0 and 2, 4 and 0. Save it, check the answer. X-intercept y equals 0, y-intercept x equals 0. You have 2 points, graph it. A student make a purchase $9.25 and $20 bill. So basically you get like a $10.75. This is the return, right? There are 30 coins in all. How many kinds? So basically have quarters. 1 quarter is 25. Suppose you have X quarters. Okay, and Y 50 cents. A quarter is 25 cents. First equation, X and Y 30 coins. X and Y together you have 30 coins. But the money, the value of the coins together is 25 times X plus 50 times the Y, which is the value of the coins. Value of them together, all of them is cents, right? This equals 10.75 cents. Right, so it's 10.75. Solve X and Y. You multiply both the X, multiply the top by negative 25X, so you got negative 25X minus negative 25Y equals negative 750. 25X plus 50Y equals 10.75. Add them together, cancel it out. 25Y, add them together is 325. And Y equals 13. X equals 17. Quarters is 17. The other one is 13. You have Y plus 2 is the common factor. Factor out R plus T. Just one step. Very easy one. Y minus 2. Y minus 2 is a common factor. Put it out. Then R plus T is remaining. That's the final answer. Just one step. Like 5 seconds question. Okay, you have to simplify it. Y squared minus 64 is Y plus 8 times Y minus 8 over 6 factored out Y plus 9 times Y plus 9 and Y minus 8. Cancel the common factors. Final answer is Y plus 8 over 6. Just the fact all the factors, factored out, cancel the common factors is the final answer. Next one, 5 cubed minus 6c cubed. You use the cubes of different cubes formula. So the formula is a cubed minus b cubed equals a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. Okay, so now you got a minus b is 5 minus 6c, a squared is 5 squared is 25, ab is plus, these two multiplication is 30c, plus b squared is 36c squared. That's your final answer. Alright, that's everything for this homework. Thank you very much.